morning, everyone. Dear delegates and participants, a warm welcome to you all to this gathering. We are very pleased to welcome those of you that have been with us for a long time, as well as to all those new members. We are fortunate enough today to have people all around the world, from different states of India and other countries like Canada, Australia, Philippines, Middle East, etc. Here's a gentle reminder before we start. Dear participants, please follow the instructions during the webinar. Be sure to mute your audio to avoid disturbances during the session. If you have any questions or queries during the presentation, please feel free to type them in the question box in the Google Meet or YouTube control panel. We will bring them up during the presentation. Also, we'll be having a question-answer session at the end. The feedback forms will only be available towards the end of the session. The form will be posted in the chat box as a Google link, which will accept responses at the end of this session. Feedback link will be deactivated 15 minutes before the session. And kindly note that e-certificates will be provided to only the active participants after timely submission. That was all for the participants. Now, I take this opportunity to welcome our chief guest of today's webinar, Dr. Sudhir Singh sir. He is the senior scientist of Group Leader, Plant Biotechnology and Secondary Products, Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Mumbai. Welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Dear faculty members and all other active participants, the Department of Bioscience, Union Christian College, welcome you all to the webinar on secondary metabolites, an important asset in plants. Before we get started, here's a short introduction to elucidate on what secondary metabolites are. Secondary metabolites are chemicals produced by plants for which no role has yet been found with their growth and development. They are rather required for the interaction of plants with their environment and produced in response to stress. They protect plants from harsh environmental conditions, toxic, certain pathogens, etc. Secondary chemicals are important in plant use by humans. Secondary metabolites are widely used for recreation and stimulation.
Thank you, Fatima. Good morning to one and all. Welcome to all the delegates who are present here, witnessing another seminar in the form of a webinar that is being organized by the Biosciences department. We come here after a brief hiatus of around 2 months, and today we are here to witness Dr. Sudhir Singh deliver the talk on secondary metabolites. So just like Fatima had mentioned, the significance of secondary metabolites from plants in stress responses has generated interest. Moreover, the commercial interest associated with the chemical nature of the secondary metabolites have been warding us towards more significant advances in scientific research, especially from the domain of India, where various aspects of Ayurveda and Siddha and also the conventional scientific plant biochemical methods, procedures, assays have all contributed to new formulations and new technologies. It would be insightful to see what Dr. Sudhir Singh has for us. So my objective here is to welcome. So firstly, I would like to welcome Dr. Sudhir Singh to this meeting, to this webinar, and hope all the students will have a students and as well as the other delegates will have a fruitful session witnessing today's seminar. Well, I'd like to welcome Dr. Susan Epen, ma'am. Susan Epen, ma'am, has been the motivation, and it has been significant in us in our department. She's a part of our department. She is our adjunct professor, and she has brought in a lot of scientific, academic scholars, researchers through these pandemic times, and we have had more than 10-15 webinars in which the students and participants from the colleges and universities in Kerala, India, as well as internationally have had the opportunity to witness some of the best discourses in various fields. So, Dr. Susan, ma'am, I welcome you and for being the constant motivation and the driving force behind the umpteen number of seminars that have been organized in our department. Welcome, Susan, ma'am. I would like to also welcome Dr. Serin Soral John. Ma'am has been the coordinator of all of these seminars that we have conducted, and we have had the best outreach, I believe. It is evident from the YouTube videos. You can visit the Bioscience Department YouTube channel, where we have posted all the webinars that we have discussed here. So Dr. Serin ma'am has been the driving force and in coordinating and volunteering the students, and the students have made leaps ahead in organizing such events of magnitude where they have the exposure. So Dr. Serin ma'am was coordinating the efforts and volunteering. Dr. Serin ma'am, I welcome you to this seminar. In the absence of the principal and the manager of the Union Christian College, I welcome them. They have another important event which is being organized physically in the college today. So they have expressed their inability to attend the seminar, and they have conveyed their good wishes. And in their absence, I welcome the principal and the manager of Union Christian College. I would also like to welcome the students of our bioscience department. A special mention to the postgraduate students of MSc Biotechnology and MSc Bioinformatics who have joined our college last week. It has been a very late academic year. I welcome them. A special welcome to them, as well as welcome to all our students who have been over the last year contributing their efforts in organizing programs of such proportion. And I also welcome all the faculty, the teaching faculty and the non-teaching faculty of our department, of the Bioscience Department, as well as faculty and non-teaching faculty from Union Christian College to this program. A special word of welcome also to the special delegates of the plant biotechnology field from over India who are here. Welcome to all of you. You're new to our department. We've been hosting programs of such magnitude over the year, and it's nice to have all the delegates from India as well as abroad who are participating in the seminar, and hope you have a good session. And I also would like to welcome all the other participants who have followed us throughout this journey, who have, especially from colleges in Kerala, universities in Kerala, who are a part of our WhatsApp group and who have been giving us queries and inquiring if the next seminars are due, etc., for their constant interest in programs organized by our department and being constantly present in all of our functions. I welcome all the other participants from colleges in Kerala and India, and universities and colleges in India as well as the participants from abroad. So I would also like to mention that we also have a few more webinars of various topics which are lined up in this month. So like I had mentioned before, after the hiatus, we are coming back with a few more webinars in this month and towards February. I wish all of you are a part of those programs as well. Thank you all. Welcome, one and all.
Thank you for the warm welcome, sir. Now I invite Dr. Susan ma'am, adjunct faculty of our department, to introduce our chief guest into the webinar.
Thank you, Fatima. Good morning to all. Serene, can I have the slide? It's a great pleasure for me to introduce my former junior colleague, Dr. Sudhir Singh, to deliver a lecture today. He is currently senior scientist and group leader of Plant Biotechnology and Secondary Products Section, the group of Nuclear Agriculture and Biotechnology Division of Bhabha Atomic Research Center, Mumbai. After completing his MSc in Biotechnology from University of Calicut, and after 1 year of rigorous training in BARC training school, he joined as a scientific officer in Bhabha Atomic Research Center. Later, he did his PhD from University of Mumbai. After that, he was the visiting scientist for 2 years at Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute. Dr. Singh has 26 publications to his credit and has presented papers in various symposia, both in India and abroad. He is a young associate member of Maharashtra Academy of Sciences. His research interest right now is on studies on plant secondary metabolites, especially from in vitro plant cultures. He is also involved in metabolic engineering of camptothecin, an important drug used in anti-cancer therapy. He also has developed transgenic plants for metal uptake, especially for uptake of copper by transfer of a gene from Neurospora crassa, a copper transporter gene, to plants, and plants could take up more copper. He also had transferred earlier a human cytochrome P450 2E1 gene into plants, and the plants could take up more lindane, which is a banned pesticide. Earlier, he had conducted experiments and demonstrated how phenol could be demonstrated by in vitro grown Vetiveria cycinoids. His work in Korea included characterization of bacterial hydroperoxide subunit, besides several other work. Today, Dr. Sudhir Singh will talk about plant secondary metabolites and how metabolic engineering can be used for improving camptothecin pathway with if production of Camtothecin.
A very
Dr.
good morning
Sudhir,
to
please.
everyone, and which me to have done in past couple of years.
No, sir.
Trying properly. It's showing some.